Hello, I'm Chase, and I think you should be printing your photos. We live in a world where everyone is a photographer, whether it's with an actual camera or with just your cell phone, but everyone is constantly taking pictures and we just dump them on Instagram or leave them in our photo albums, but never actually look at them more than just to post and interact with them for that time being. I'm one of those people as well who just would take pictures and never let them out of my camera roll, or would maybe post them on Instagram but kind of forget about the fact that I even took them to begin with. But something kind of sparked the idea for this video, and it was this photo album that I found. This photo album I started May 23rd, 2017, and unfortunately I never finished it. I never filled it out completely, but I found this while I was cleaning up my desks, and it kind of threw me back into that time of my life, and it was really cool to just stumble across. Now, I've printed photos before, and I have some hanging up in my house, but for the most part, I don't really print most of my photos. In this video, I want to talk about printing photos, look at the photos I had printed back then, as well as maybe give you some ideas of what you could be doing with your printed photos. Now, something that I feel is really important to mention is how did I print my photos, because there's all sorts of printing companies that you can work with online or in person, and there's so many options, and honestly, a lot of it can get expensive. But all the photos that are in my photo book were printed at Walgreens for the 10 cents a piece option for a 4x6. And honestly, they turned out great. I feel like a big reason why people don't print out their photos is either one, they don't know where to go, but two, they don't really know what to do with them unless you have an idea of, I'm printing this to hang up on the wall, or I'm printing it to give to someone. Other than that, most people kind of just, again, let their photos rot on their phone. Around this time of my life, I started really taking photography seriously. This was before I started doing it kind of as a side gig, but I was doing this with interest and care rather than just taking photos on my phone. I was using the camera I'm filming with now, which is a Canon T5i, and I was just taking pictures of the things that were around me, as well as a lot of Allie. It was really cool because a lot of these photos in here was around the time that she ended up moving away for college, and you can see the split whenever we ended up going long distance, and you would always be able to tell whenever I was going back and visiting her because she became the center of my photos. Something like this is really easy and practical to do. Again, a photo album's maybe 10, 15 bucks, and the prints are about 10 cents a piece, depending on where you go. And I feel like this is a really fun way to show people your work. Obviously, we live in a world where everything is revolving around technology, and in order for me to share my photography with people that aren't in my immediate vicinity, of course, I'm sending it through Instagram or emails or Dropbox or however I decide to share it. But having something like this on your coffee table or carrying it in your bag is a really cool way to share your photos with someone rather than just handing your phone and telling them to look through your camera roll. It's also a unique way of looking at photos because your photos on print do not have the backlit lighting that your phone and your computer is going to give the photo. I understand it's very minor and maybe most of us don't really care about the fact that our backlit screens are affecting the photo, but it's interesting to see the difference on a print versus what you're seeing on the computer or on your phone. It'd also be a fun way to theme your photos. You could do a whole full themed photo album of nature or someone or something or a trip, or you could just do what I did and just kind of throw them in chronological order and just have photos from however long in your life that you can just flip through and watch as your talent progresses, as well as just your growth in your life progresses. I apologize if this video feels a little all over the place. I truly was not planning to make this video, but again, I was cleaning out my desk and this was thrown all the way in the back of one of the shelves, and I forgot that I have done this. But that is all I have for this video, so thank you so much for watching. Comment, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment below if you print your photos and if you maybe present them in a different way. If it's not a photo album or on the wall, what do you do to show off or to organize or to, I don't know, let people see your photos? Tell me in the comments what you do to show off your work outside of Instagram or your camera roll. But with that, that is all I have for this video. So I will see you all in the next one. See ya.